Daniel's a different breed. Daniel throws in combination. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger quick. I can see him stopping him early. If it goes past 4 rounds, I think Parker's got a good chance to get his foot in the door in the fight. I just don't see it. I think it's going to go within 4 on
Shane McGann views Daniel Dubois as a unique talent, explosive, fast, and relentless. He predicts an early stoppage within 4 rounds, but admits that if Parker can withstand the early onslaught, he has the ability to shift the momentum. This fight is a showdown between Dubois' raw power and Parker's resilience. Will Parker endure the storm and fight back, or will Dubois end it quickly? One thing is certain, this matchup promises fireworks.
In the words of Daniel Dubois, I'm going to go through him like a knife through butter. He always used to say that in the gym, and we always make a joke of it. But I genuinely believe he will be doing that to Joseph Parker. I think
Shane McGann is confident that Dubois will overwhelm his opponent early, believing his speed, power, and relentless combinations will be too much to handle. While the opponent might find openings if the fight goes beyond 4 rounds, McGann doesn't see it lasting that long. He expects Dubois to dominate from the opening bell, break through the defense with ease, and make a statement with a swift, decisive finish.
What can do? He's got an underrated, unbelievable jab. Yeah. So, but Joseph Parker is schooled enough and smart enough and crafty enough to navigate his way around that. He needs a career best performance in this.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying
the jab is a powerful weapon, but Parker has the skill and experience to counter it. Johnny Nelson believes this will be a tough challenge, but if Parker delivers his best ever performance, he can win. Dubois brings raw power, but Parker's craft and ring IQ could shift the momentum. This fight isn't just about strength. It's a battle of strategy and execution. Don't miss out, like, comment, and subscribe for more.
Parker he's a clever boxer. Obviously a better boxer and tougher boxer than Daniel Dubois. I think he'll weather the storm of because sometimes you get fighters who are really good at messing you about, really good at surviving, just boxing on the back foot. And I think he'll drag the fight out long. There's no way he's going to knock Daniel out. I'd be very surprised if he did, but I think he beats him on points.
Joseph Parker's experience and technical skills could be the key to neutralizing Daniel Dubois' raw power. Johnny Nelson sees Parker as a smart, disciplined fighter who knows how to handle aggressive opponents, while Dubois boasts an explosive jab and devastating combinations.
I personally think he's going to blast him out there. With no disrespect to Joseph Parker, I think he's in great form, and I think he's a great fighter now. I think he's all the things that perhaps were made about him in the past observations. He didn't let his hands go since he's been with Andy Lee. All that's changed, and he's got really great victories under his belt the last year or so. Shili Zhang.
Parker's ability to control the pace and frustrate his rivals could drag the fight into the later rounds, where his ring IQ becomes a major factor. Nelson believes Parker is tough enough to absorb Dubois' best shots and skilled enough to keep him off balance. While a knockout from Parker may not be likely, if he weathers the early storm and imposes his game plan, a victory on points is well within reach.
Ask him what was going through his head when he was doing that.
Daniel, what was going through your head when you challenged Usyk, considering you had a fight with Joe Parker? Joe wants to know.
It's all about making noise. This is show business, so that's who I want next. But first, I've got to get through this guy.
So that was about making noise. That's not you overlooking Joe Parker.
No way. I'm gonna do a demolition job on him first, and then I want Usyk next. I'm ready for it, and I'm on a roll. So, bring him on.
He might be looking too far ahead, planning big fights, other big fights, but you got to fight right in front of you right now.
No, I asked him. I got my mind firmly set on you. You're the next man. Hey?
Meanwhile, Dubois will need to prove he can maintain his power and precision against a seasoned fighter who knows how to survive and adapt. This fight is shaping up to be more than just a clash of power. It's a chess match between brute force and tactical brilliance.
Boxing business, and you just see a fight. Him and Tyson's a fight. He jumped in the ring, did it. Well, bloody hell, he did what he had to do. How many times over the years have you seen fighters do the same thing?
When they've got a fight scheduled?
Yeah. By doing that, everybody knows who he is. They didn't know before, they know he is now. And the winner of this fight the winner of this fight, I genuinely do believe, will be fighting.
Simon Jordan isn't holding back. He firmly believes Daniel Dubois will take Joseph Parker out in dominant fashion. While he respects Parker's form and recognizes his growth as a serious contender, Jordan sees Dubois' power as the ultimate factor. Parker has evolved under Andy Lee, shedding past criticisms of being too hesitant and now fighting with greater confidence. He secured impressive wins, showing grit and improvement. But will that be enough to withstand Dubois' relentless pressure? Jordan doesn't think so. He sees this fight as a showcase for Dubois' explosiveness. If Parker can't slow him down early, this one might not last long.
Daniel should win in the first 6 rounds, 6, 7 rounds. After that, it's a long night. But I can guarantee you, one of those men is going to take a knee in the first couple.
From the moment they stepped onto the stage for their first face-off, it was clear that Daniel Dubois and Joseph Parker weren't just here to go through the motions. This wasn't just another pre-fight promotion. It was an early glimpse into the war that's about to unfold. Parker wasted no time pressing Dubois, questioning whether he was fully focused on this fight or already looking ahead to bigger opportunities.
Correct me if I'm wrong, I can't imagine we're going to get too much bad blood between you two. It all seemed pretty respectful.
We don't really have a lot to say, the both of us. Probably I say a little bit more than he does, but it's always respectful before the fight. And once you're in the ring, it's a different story. We want to bash each other up. And
Dubois, never one to back down, fired back with pure confidence, making it clear that he wasn't just here to win. He was here to steamroll Parker and send a message to the rest of the heavyweight division. The intensity was undeniable, with neither man willing to step away from the confrontation. For Parker, this is more than just another fight. He spent years proving he belongs among the best, and under Andy Lee's guidance, he's evolved into a more aggressive, well-rounded fighter. Gone are the days of hesitation. Now, Parker lets his hands go with confidence, and his recent wins are proof that he's still a dangerous contender. However, the question remains, can he withstand the relentless pressure and power of Dubois? Dubois, on the other hand, is a fighter on a mission. He's young, hungry, and coming off a string of devastating performances. His jab is a weapon, his combinations are lethal, and he's shown he can finish fights early. Dubois sees Parker as just another obstacle in his way, another opponent who won't make it to the final bell. Adding to the intensity of this fight is the fact that Dubois has already been looking past Parker, publicly calling out Alexander Usyk. Many have criticized him for this, arguing that he's underestimating Parker, but promoter Frank Warren quickly defended his fighter. According to Warren, this is what keeps boxing exciting: fighters making bold statements and putting themselves in the spotlight. He pointed out that throughout history, boxers have called out champions, knowing that building hype is just as important as winning fights. Love it or hate it, Dubois' KO of Usyk has put even more attention on this fight. But Parker isn't one to be overlooked, and if he pulls off the upset, he could be the one securing that shot at Usyk. Veteran heavyweight Derek Chisora had his own take on the fight, comparing it to another major bout: Parker's upcoming showdown with Deontay Wilder.